Hey guys, what's going on? So I just went to go see The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies, and I guess I can start off with that. That was amazing. A lot of people have said they didn't like it, there was too much action, the visual effects weren't as on par as they usually have been. I didn't have any of those problems personally. I thought it was actually a really great conclusion, and you know, the first two movies are much more toned down in comparison to what this movie was. The Battle of the Five Armies, the whole damn movie, or pretty much the majority of it's gonna be, you know, the Battle of the Five Armies. That's the point of it. So personally, I thought it was actually really awesome, and it was fantastic. And it's just like, you know, you're watching the credits after all of that, and you're just like, this just ended after being a huge phenomenon since 2001, and it's like that, you just let that sink in when you're at the credits. You're like, wow, these movies have been fantastic, and I need to rewatch the first three because I barely remember a good majority of those, but stuff, a lot of it. I've been working on a bunch of Minecraft figures, as you guys know. I mentioned at the end of a lot of my videos. As a matter of fact, speaking of videos, I reviewed that thing, and unfortunately, I did not get a black tarp to cover that thing up since I wanted to. I need to remind myself to do that again. But I did review the Dark Side Invasion, and I'm reviewing the Green Lantern vs. Sinestro set next. So that'll be the next review to go up. And while I'm working on these reviews and hopefully trying to get out as many as I can, since I probably won't be able to finish as many, do as many reviews as I wanted to, I want to do as many as I can. And so that's why I'm going to pretty much review what I've still got around here, and that being the Green Lantern vs. Sinestro, and then the Shadow Troopers, the Sith Inquisitor set, and then I will probably have to figure out, go from there, man. But on the topic of those Minecraft minifig scale stuff, as I've been saying, I have finally started to work on the minifig scale Achievement Hunter team, and I actually just did Jeff's head, and now Jeff's head is finished, and it looks awesome. Master Chief helmet made in minifig scale Minecraft form, so that was pretty cool for me to do. And then I also did the Trials helmet for Jack, and that turned out awesome. Honestly, better than the Micro Mob, if I were to say so myself. And then obviously Mr. Kazooie, Michael, his head is done too. So I've got these three done, and I am starting on Gavin. Just not totally sure as to how I'm going to go about making Gavin. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, if you guys do watch Rooster Teeth, you know who the Achievement Hunter team is. So I'm working on Gavin next, and obviously you guys probably saw my Creeper Micro Mob, and that's pretty much exactly how this is going to look, just obviously a minifig scale. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, if it's going to wrap around on all four sides of the head. I'm not really sure. I'm going to make it up as I go along, but yeah, so I went to Walgreens like a couple days ago, and I found the Funko Baby Groot, and I was so excited. I thought it was way more rare than, being able to just find it at a Walgreens. So I was pretty excited when I did, and I put it up here on top of my Brick Fair display case, which I still have, right on, you can kind of see him there. And I'm just looking at him, and it's like this little thing is like staring at me, and it's terrifying because the original one has just like black eyes and no pupils or anything. That's how all Funko figures are, but man, it was bothering me, so I actually had to take it upon myself and paint in those pupils you see right there. Those are mine that I painted on, and now he looks a lot less intimidating, and I don't have little black voids staring at me. I've got a nice cute little Groot, which is what I was going for there. So that, and yeah, so Reverse Flash, the showcase finally went up almost a week ago now, however that happened, and so your showcase is finally up, and you guys really seem to appreciate the figure, and that's why I appreciate you guys, because after working on a minifigure like this, which was pretty complex for me to do, it always means a lot, man. So what else? I just knocked over a bunch of other figures. I am going to be reviewing a bunch of Phoenix Bricks custom minifigures, as I mentioned previously as well, but I'm not sure if I can pull it up fast enough, but he's actually got a collector minifigure, which is super awesome. It's not an exact replica of the Comic-Con variant, but it is very similar, and I actually got the photo right here, man. You can see it, there it is. It's the collector made by Phoenix Customs, and it's awesome, and he did ship them out, and I will be reviewing that along with his amazing Spider-Man figure, along with his Winter Soldier Captain America suit, so his stealth suit Captain America. So all three of them, in their pad printed glory, will be in the same video, so look forward to that. And then another thing, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in my last vlog or not, or if I even had him done in my last vlog, but CaptainSparklez, Mr. Jordan Marin, is officially actually my first ever finished minifig scale Minecraft custom. It was my first ever pixelated torso that I painted, so it was pretty interesting and definitely pretty different. So I did that, and so he will be in a showcase. You guys might have honestly forgot about them by now because it's been so long since I last showed them. And then Sky does Minecraft, whose head I've had done for a while, and I'm going to be doing his torso as soon as I can order them. I'm just trying to work out some complications with some accounts, and once I get that squared away, I can finally start ordering stuff to finish up all these figures that I've been working on. And yeah, so X-Men. I want to talk about that. X-Men Apocalypse, we now have our Jean Grey, Storm, and Cyclops. I'm not familiar with any of the actors. I don't watch Game of Thrones. I don't watch the series that what's her name, Alexis, or I forget, it's Alex something, ship, I forget what series she's in. And then I know the dude who's going to be playing Cyclops was in Mud, which I still have yet to watch. It's on Netflix, so I probably can, but they sound fine. Based on what I've heard, though, the three of them sound fine, and as long as they're just here for Apocalypse, that's okay. I don't want to see another, like, a whole series of films based around, like, just Cyclops, Storm, and Jean. So, you know, with them, like, becoming the main characters, you know, and then, like, you know, maybe they make Professor X and Magneto and, you know, Mystique, make them side characters and then put the focus on Jean Grey, Storm, and Cyclops, and I'm just like, how about no? Because honestly, I'd rather see a reboot of the characters than have, you know, an entire series of films with just younger versions. Hopefully that's not the case, but if they're just here for Apocalypse, I'm totally all for it. They sound like awesome casting, so yeah, there's that. And then Age of Ultron, I've been working on that. As a matter of fact, the other night I decided that instead of recording the Green Lantern review, I was going to spend the night working on my Iron Man Mark 43, and I actually painted the arms on him, and I'm really showing them yet, nor am I showing my Captain America. And I should mention, since my last vlog, I actually did paint the symbols onto Captain America's arms, the Avengers symbols, and I posted a better photo of those on Instagram before I painted the rest of the arms, and I didn't think that they'd turn out so good, and they did, man. I got the Avengers symbols fully painted on my new Captain America, and then as I mentioned in my last vlog too, I'm pretty much with these upgraded Avengers minifigures, I'm just waiting for the sets to come out by just working on whatever I can that, you know, will not require an official Lego part. So for example, Captain America, I'm going to be doing his, you know, his legs next, and then I got to wait for the torso, so it's going to remain blank. You know, the Mark 43, I've got to wait on the legs, and, you know, so on, etc., man. I think that's probably it, though, believe it or not. There's not much else that I think I want to talk about. There's probably something that I'm forgetting like usual, but Scooby-Doo, I guess I can talk about that. Well, I should probably talk about the entirety of those new preliminary pictures that came out, so let's talk about that. So starting off, Star Wars. They didn't show the Episode 7 sets. They were there, but only like super trusted people were able to see them, and apparently we got glimpses of the Marvel and DC sets people there, and they had, you know, they saw the finalized figures and everything. We obviously only got the preliminary pictures, but they look and sound awesome. No Big Fig Killer Croc. That's kind of disappointing. And one thing that my buddy Joe pointed out, 111 Leg Reviews 111, is that the Joker Land looks like a freaking Duplo set. It's so damn colorful and just so awkward looking that I just don't know what to say, man. It sounds like it's going to be a pretty cool set for the most part, but it's just so colorful and weird, and it just looks like a Duplo set. And then the set with Carnage and I think it's the Iron Suit Spider-Man, I believe. No, it's not that same set, but the set with Carnage, I think Miles Morales comes in that set. I don't know. I'm probably getting them really mixed up. But Carnage looks awesome. I'm really excited to get a Miles Morales Spider-Man. You know, a bunch of the Marvel and DC sets, aside from the Joker Land, look great, and I'm looking forward to it, especially Beast Boy and Starfire. That's going to hit me right in the childhood because of Teen Titans. I was having a total brain fart there, and then also we got the Scooby-Doo sets, like I mentioned, and they look fantastic. It's like, I'm looking at these Age of Ultron sets, and it's like, they put like a neck brace around Ultron, and it looks really weird. Scarlet Witch has like blue powers, and Supergirl's head, she's got like really tanned legs, you know, printing on her, you know, the exposed skin part of her legs, and then it's like, I don't know, what other problems did I see with the Age of Ultron sets? I mean, there are a bunch of problems with the minifigures, and that's why I do these upgraded showcases when it comes to that, because I just feel like I can make, you know, some much more accurate minifigures that don't have, you know, problems, that don't suffer from, you know, cheapness, because that's probably why Lego cheaped out on the whole thing with Scarlet Witch, because they probably already had that piece in production in blue and didn't figure they would do it in red. I don't know. And they're probably not preliminary pictures either, because we already got the preliminary pictures, and it's just now the I don't know, they are pretty much finalized, but they're like just borderline finalized, I would say. So it kind of sucks that they're gonna have these problems, and it's like, but then you look at the Scooby-Doo sets and you're like, oh my god, these freaking sets are perfect. They've got new hair molds, they've got fantastic printing, half of their arms obviously are you know, their arms are over molded to have the sleeves, and it's like you got a whole new mold for Scooby-Doo, which is really well printed, and it's like, man, they just spoiled us with the Scooby-Doo sets, but hey, we don't need accurate Age of Ultron figures. That's not necessary, I guess. That's just me, though. Maybe you guys disagree. But the Hulkbuster, now we got a better look at that thing. The freaking Hulkbuster. That's not the Lego version. Obviously, that's the real one for me to look at that I have up. But it looks great. It's just, it's too big. It focuses on playability, and that's fine. At least they got the shape and the color and all of that right. It's like with Groot last year was just a total, what the hell was that? I mean, that was just, that was awful. But the Hulkbuster actually makes sense. They have it bigger so you can have a lot of articulation and a lot of playability, and that's fine. That was what I expected, which is why I've got other plans in place, man. So we'll see how those pan out, hopefully really well. Regardless, though, guys, I think that is it for this review. Yeah, this is a review. I just reviewed everything I was going over for the past week. I just saved myself there. No, I think that is it for this vlog. And I do want to mention, though, for those of you who stuck around to the end, I almost forgot. The kitty, our new kitten, who was, I don't know what I was calling her in my last vlog. I think we were calling her Coco. Or actually, it's a him now. I'm totally confused because we went like for like an entire week. It was we didn't know what gender it was. They couldn't come up with a name, and then finally my sister realized, oh, it's got balls, and so it's a dude, and she renamed it to I think like peanut butter again. I think that was like I don't know. I'm pretty sure it is officially a he. I saw the balls myself. And its name is Peanut Butter. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'll have to go confirm that and let you know in the next vlog. But yeah, kitty updates, and that's it. I'm gonna catch you guys later. Okay. It's probably something I'm forgetting. I don't know what. Yeah. I'll see you guys later. Okay. Bye. There was something I forgot to mention. The freaking Ant-Man set was not there either. And what that says to me is Marvel must have adjusted their contract with Lego, because why else would they not be showing it? We all know what Ant-Man looks like in the comics, and so I mean, there's obviously something they're hiding, and that's what they do for Marvel Cinematic Universe sets, and so what does that say? We're probably getting one Ant-Man set, and that's awesome. That's great to hear, because that means like next year we're going to obviously get our lineup of Civil War sets, and then maybe we'll get a Doctor Strange set off to the side. That'd be awesome, but yeah, so apparently that's probably going to be an Ant-Man movie set. From the sound of it, maybe not, but hopefully it is, you know, by the fact that they're hiding it. So, I mean, if it is a movie set, you're probably not going to see this helmet again. Like, this is probably, the reason I posted that photo was because I had an idea, oh, maybe Lego is going to make their own, you know, that set might have an official, you know, Ant-Man helmet mold in it, and that I might not be using mine, and so that's why I took that photo and showed you guys way early, because I might not actually use it. So yeah, that kind of sort of gives me a little bit of clarity on that. But yeah, I wanted to mention that before I close out my vlog. So yeah, probably something else I'm forgetting, but this is the only edit I'm going to do, so I'll catch you guys later.